Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Skratch. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. We're back with some more news for all of you guys today. 2x Primals is coming back finally, even though I have no Primals, you know. Feels like sad days, but either way, for all of you filthy degenerate Krakens, 2x Primals is coming back this Friday, guys. So basically, this Friday, August 23rd, we are planning to launch a 2x event to summon epic, legendary, and mythical champions from Primal shards. And we're going to discuss about my top 5 most wanted mythical champions and a couple of different events that are happening this week as well. Because a lot of things changed since I've done the weekly kickoff on Monday. A lot of news kind of like started to pop in the game, guys. Primal shards are very expensive, around $4-5 a piece. The chances to summon a mythical are still very, very low. Even on a 2x, it's only a 1% chance. Now, I will have a crazy video dropping this weekend on Primals. Not on my account, of course, because I am not going to engage this weekend with Primal shards. Even though my fingers are burning and I would love to, I'm definitely going to save my shards. I mean, I'm going to probably open the 1 or 2 Primals that I have available just to kind of like get a rare champion, but I will save everything else, and all my budget that, let's just say, I would have to spend, it will go for the champion chase tournament, hoping that I'm gonna have an easy bracket and I'm gonna manage to get Odin from there. And of course I need the sacreds, the voids, etc. for the Deck of Fate event, which will definitely be pretty costly. You do need the equivalent of around 20 sacred shards to complete a Deck of Fate event, and that's going to be the guaranteed event for Freya. I've already released a video on this news from Plarium, guys. They basically leaked, informed, confirmed all of the upcoming events for these 4 new champions. Stories the Fusion, Freya guaranteed on a Deck of Fate event, Odin part of a champion chase tournament, and various summoning events. Okay, so just so you guys are kind of like aware of all that, I am definitely trying to skip most of the rest of the events that are irrelevant. I will try to do the Fusion, the Deck of Fate, and the Odin event, you know. I feel like that's my main priority. Now, on top of it, we actually have an Asgardian Path event. A lot of people are really curious to find out what exactly is happening with this, what news we have about it. As you may notice, we have books on the screen, and we have gear, okay? So this is not going to be a part of a light event that will give us a soul or will give us a champion or anything like that. In fact, if we are going to the actual calendar, right here, we're going to be able to click on the Asgardian Path, and we're going to find out pretty much everything. So we are getting artifacts, we're getting accessories, we're getting mythical skill tome, feast, eternal soul essence, legendary skill tomes. The Asgard Divide currently grieves the area. Walk the Asgardian Path, uncover incredible rewards, and unleash the raw might of champions inspired by Norse mythology. Earn 6-star legendary artifacts and accessories, along with other valuable rewards. Summon souls, get champions, and collect artifacts and accessories to earn the runic coins necessary to unlock rewards on the various branching reward path. So I feel like this is going to replace the so-called champion chase for this weekend, or summon rush. We're not going to have one of those because we're going to have to summon champions in order to get points for this one. So we're definitely not going to have a champion chase tournament for Odin this weekend. This clearly says it. So don't worry about all that. But you do need to summon souls. You do need to get champions in order to complete this. And personally, I don't want to summon my soulstones either, because we don't know if the future Deck of Fate that will give Freya as a guaranteed will have summoning souls as a requirement. So whatever souls I might have, only a few anyway, I will save them. I do have some coins right here. I can purchase more, but I'm definitely going to save them just in case of that. If no, I'm going to wait for the next 2x. It's fine. I don't need to open them right now. It's nice to get some gear from the Deck of Fate. Most probably it's going to be the new pinpoint set from here. I do have a different guide dropping on the dungeon later on, guys. I had to delay the guide on Freya, so it's not going to happen today. It's only going to drop tomorrow, even though my intention was to do it today. So basically, I will have a guide on this with one of the most accessible themes for people that are playing the game for the last 1.5 to 2 years that are looking to beat stage 30, right? If you're looking to beat lower stages, it's super easy. Just throw in random champions and you're going to get up to stage 10, stage 20 without a problem. It does get much harder once you're trying to move from there, you know? So you do have to be playing for quite a while if you want to smash stage 30 or be a Kraken. You know, that's pretty much the way it is. But coming back to 2x on Primal freaking shards, guys. Now, I still have some insane mythical champions that I'm dreaming to get, okay? Dreaming is a very good statement. Galatir being probably the #1 most wanted. Such a freaking OP champion, regardless if we're talking about PvP or even PvE. So much control, so much support from this champion, guys. He is definitely probably the strongest PvP champion in the entire game at the moment. Revives all that allies. HP Thermitor, perfect Veil. Duchess 2.0 in that skill. Clans, you're getting, of course, Thermitor and block debuffs with this skill, which is crazy. The A1 AoE, you're getting Thermitor on all of your allies. You metamorph, you have this passive that will reduce the damage. More reduced damage for every 100 resistance you have, stacking up to 25%. But this is basically the creme de la creme, which keeps him alive with 1 HP and then equalizes the HP. So you can now one-shot him even if you want to, you know. And of course, we have Resistance Aura for all battles. This second form is insane for crowd control. He never gets polymorphed in arena. I don't know why, but it doesn't really happen very often. Stun, decrease resistance, increase accuracy, block active skills. He's just a very nasty champion to face, to be honest, in arena. And he's definitely my most wanted. Now, second most wanted, I'm really kind of like in between, but I'll have to go for Siegfried. Man, this became from zero a hero, okay? He was so trash before, and now he's honestly the hardest hitting champion in the entire game. And he doesn't need increased attack to completely wipe your team twice, okay? Like, the damage that he deals is enough to wipe your entire team at least twice without increased attack. That's how busted this skill is. And if you haven't seen, most of the records for all of the dungeons now are with Siegfried, because he just racks the entire waves with one hit, and then he takes you to the boss like this. Bang, 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 bang. Super crazy champion, and he's definitely being used in pretty much most of the top arena teams for defense, because the first form is crazy. He does bring this block damage, right? But the second form becomes support. He revives with block damage. He can really mess up the opponent if he's being the last champion to die. And the passive is just nasty, putting that block damage, you know. And if he's the last champion alive, he will metamorph. So he's very, very strong. Then, of course, we have quite a few different ones. I gotta say, just because I have a 6-star soul for him, my third most wanted would be Toshiro. And even in kind of like ranking them, Toshiro is the #1 Hydra damage dealer. We're not putting Tranda on the list because Tranda is busted. But Toshiro is the absolute #1 damage dealer. I think the record right now for Hydra clan boss with Toshiro is around almost 10 billion on Nightmare. Okay, and that is made by Fade. Very, very crazy champion for Hydra clan boss. So if you are looking to basically elevate your damage, try to put him on your wish list and pray and hope that you're going to get him. Of course, we have Lazarius. We have a lot of amazing champions. Nice is actually a very solid one too. I don't think I had a chance to do a guide on this one, but he's a very nasty champion for arena. Ignores shield and killable block damage. Attacks all enemies. Will not counterattack. Will not trigger counterattacks and will ignore shields. Still Star Meter. This right here blocks revive. The second form basically transforms into a support champion as well. He is definitely pretty nice as well for PvP. I would definitely love to get him. Arbais is nice as well, guys. Definitely don't get discouraged. Frolny is one of the champions that you don't really want to get. Krixiash is OP. Aphidas, you don't want to get him unless they buff him. Seems like I managed to get him. Calamitas, a bit better than Aphidas, but again, you don't really want him. They do need to buff him. Commodus is nice as well. He's not super insane with the damage from the bombs, but he can be very nasty because of the stun. So overall, he's not a bad champion. You know, definitely pretty useful. Not my most favorite mythical, but he definitely has some very nice aces up his sleeve, you know. Very solid. Ashnar sucks. I don't want him. Hopefully you guys are not gonna pull him. Some unfortunate souls already pulled him and they rated him 4.8 on Hydra. They must be high. They must be high, drunk, and God knows what else they can be to rate this champion 4.8 on Hydra. Then Geralt, she's still nice. I would like Geralt, to be honest. Toshiro is much better, but Geralt can definitely take you to some insane results in the Hydra clan boss. So it's mainly about the second form, and I think she's a very fun champion because of this passive. Whenever an ally attacks, the champion has a chance to team up and join their attack, and then has an extra chance to repeat the attack. It's just pretty crazy seeing her constantly using the A1, and she brings decent damage, but you do need to have ally attacks and stuff in there to kind of like make the most out of it. Gallia suck. Mazamel, she's decent, but she definitely needs a bit of a push on multipliers to be better. Lazarius, Mera, OP, yes, amazing. Hydra, PvP, PvE, name it. Wherever you guys want him, he's there to support and deal damage. Amazing, amazing champion, guys. I'm using mine in so many different freaking areas, and I absolutely love him. Very, very strong. From the Ogrin tribes, Gizmak, insane. With the new gear set, guys, he's going to be going crazy, okay? Because he's not going to be a sheep non-stop anymore. So Gizmak's value is definitely going to skyrocket even more once we're going to farm some of the pinpoint set. Very, very nice. It's probably one of the hardest hitting champions as well. All these things in his kit are just so freaking effective, guys. And the damage he deals if you have HP burn is just nuts. I'm just waiting to get a 6-star blessing. Then we have the Barbarians. Allah's very, very strong. The highest hitting defense-based champion in the game. Offers you support. I'm using him freaking every single day. Block damage, counter-attack. Crazy, crazy damage with this. This is a nice touch as well. If they have shield, you're basically going to do an extra hit. And the main thing is, the second form might not be the best in terms of how much damage he deals, but he can offer you some support. Strengthen, increase resistance, a bit of healing and stuff. AoE attack. I wish these forms would be the other way around. You know, this to be the initial form and the other one to be the Meramorph form, because that would make this champion freaking crazy. Okay, but it is what it is. Even like this is very strong. I do like him a lot. This is AoE as well. As mentioned, this is not the craziest damage, but he's still very, very effective with that form too. And yeah, I mentioned the rest, guys. Androck, a lot of people tend to hate him. A lot of people love him. I think he's very nice for Hydra Clan Boss. But that's about it. Support-wise, PvE, he's nice. He's nice. He's not bad at all. You know, he brings a lot of buffs and things. I don't want to put him on the ground because he is a nice champion. But that's pretty much everything for the video. 2 Axon Primals. Do let me know in the comments down below what is your top 3 most wanted mythical champions. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.